is Faisal Irfantiar, and today I'm making a video about mind map in factors in language learning. This video is made to fulfill the final test examination from Introduction to Psycholinguistics course in my university, and here are the presentations. So in acquiring a language, the ability to master the language is required, and in addition, it does put forward that individuals have two independent means of developing knowledge of a second language or foreign language as a acquisition and learning, which means that learning to master the language for learners is an important it becomes concerned as a learning process, especially in mastering a second or foreign language. Since language acquisition attitude is very necessary, then it can be said to be more important than the mental intelligence of the learner. Uh, on the other hand, the ability of students to master a particular language is not only influenced by mental competence or language skills, but also on their attitudes and perception towards the target language, which then explains that attitude is more important to understand in doing second language acquisition. On the other hand, also teachers and educational institutions can cooperating uh, provide students in the right direction, because students' attitudes are also influenced by their environment. Educational institutions have the right to establish such things. For instance, they can rank teachers prior to making public offering of employment and select appropriately after considering what would affect students' thinking over the long term. However, there are several factors in learning that can be understood by learners in the process of second language acquisition. Among them, there are factors that are affect, which is the mental sick, mental psych, mental cycle of learners, such as language shock, culture shock, anxiety, and affective filter. Language shock is refers to the fact that anyone who learns a foreign language uh, alienates himself at first to seem comical in the eyes of speakers of one's target language. Meanwhile, culture shock is the disorientation an individual may experience when encountering unfamiliar ways or culture for world understanding. Foreign language anxiety then is a sense of uneasiness or fear in the learning and use of second language. It can be seen that in the mental barrier that aids or hinders lexical production in language other than one's own. Some other factors in second language acquisition is include social aspects, which cannot be ignored since second language learning involves the acquisition of a second identity, language learning involving the acquisition of a second identity. Language aptitude, which refers to potential that a person has for learning language. Motivation, which defined as the purpose for doing things that will lead to learning a foreign language, and personality and learning styles, which affect the foreign language learning process directly or indirectly. And lastly, learning strategy, which is a student's approach to learning and using information that aims to help students understand information and solve problems. In conclusion, then, language acquisition is an important process for students since it requires acquiring the foreign language and grasping the norms and structures of the language system. And then there are several factors in language learning that can be comprehended by the students to successfully acquire the second language or foreign language. So there is my presentation for today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.